We're not doing this. Hey y'all, Gravity, any day above ground livid, so you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's why I share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Forgive me if I sound pissed off, but I just saw a video on Twitter that just, I can't ignore this. This is why we can't, as black people, have nice things, because people are not in control of their emotions. Now, this subject has to do with blerdom, and if you don't know what a blerd is, that's a black nerds. That's a group of black people that are into anime, rock music, and unconventional things that most black people aren't really into. I grew up with this in the 90s. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, all that, cool. But now we got this new generation of blerds that are so emo that they don't understand that there has to be a balance struck. But I'm going to start playing the video and I'm going to cut in and out because this boy need this work. But here we go.
Sadly, I feel like I have to agree with what she said in the video that I just did. It's my first semester at a HBCU, and somebody like me, you know, I'm nerdy, I like anime, I like computers, I build computers and shit like that. Like, just normal things somebody my age would be into. But niggas on campus, they see that shit as like not normal for a black person to be into. Like, they consider that shit white shit.
I've calmed down a little bit, folks, so this is going to be more of an even keeled commentary, but let's address what he just said. He said that he builds computers, watches anime, and people on campus think that's white stuff. Newsflash, sir, this is what all of us blerds have gone through. Every blerd you can ask online, go research them, they have gone through this. Yes, there were taboos in the black community where building computers and watching anime, that wasn't the thing to do. But let's give you a little history lesson. You look young. You look 17, 18. Sir, we had something called, what was the name of it? Toonami. Yes, sir. We had Toonami. Now, you can go look up Toonami way back in the mid to late 90s. Guess what they had on there? Oh, yeah, that's right. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, the old school, the OGs, Robotech, Gundam. Yeah, anime. Guess what? A lot of us black kids went to school with the same quote unquote niggas you went to school with, and guess what? Went home and watched that. Then went to school the next day and talked about it. That wasn't white shit. I lived in a black neighborhood. Black people were doing this. Next, you were talking about how you build computers and they see that as white shit. Do you understand the skill that you have, sir? You know how to build a computer. That means you know how the inner workings of a computer work. That is a great skill to have. I hope you're manifesting that into a great career. People only say things like that because they don't understand how, or more accurately, they don't know how to do it. But you're about to get a crash course, sir. This is how the world works. A lot of people are not going to like you. I don't know where you came from. You might have been one of the popular kids, or you might have had a fan club of people. But yes, sir, when you leave your familiar surroundings and go somewhere else in the world, guess what? People are not going to immediately get to you. They're not going to be attracted to you. You have to show the world your asset or assets. And it's the same thing in the blerd culture, but let's continue.
Like, and by what I mean by like I'm into games, like I'm not into only playing Madden and 2K and sports games. Like, I play games like Jump King, Omori, shit like that, and they see that shit as weird and white, and they don't associate with people who do that shit. And
okay, sir, so you playing video games that are not mainstream, they view that as white shit. Then here's an idea. I'm just going to give you a little advice. Those are not people you need to associate with, sir. You're talking to a blerd. I'm into politics. That doesn't register with a lot of people, especially when I was growing up. I still did it. I enjoyed it. Some people went to it. Most people didn't. You get in where you fit in. But again, if people are knocking your interest, then you don't need to be around them, because they're not going to foster your interest, take an interest in it, or more importantly, they're just going to criticize and bully the hell out of you, which is why you wrote that caption in your thing, in your video. But let's continue, because you said more bullshit.
Another thing, I don't have their particular fashion sense. Like, I don't like wearing skinny jeans with like a Bape shirt or some shit, or like I don't like wearing fitted out Nike Techs and shit like that. And I don't collect J's all the time. But they see me walk on campus dressed in like baggy clothes and maybe like a pink shirt and shit like that. They're just like, oh, what? That nigga is gay. Like, he doesn't dress like us.
Okay, I like this one. This was going to be fun. Okay, again, OG Blerd here. Sir, I dressed like Tim Duncan in high school. I'll get my mother on the phone right now. She'll tell you. I shopped on Jamaica Avenue, 2 for $20 jeans, wore $10 dress up, what they call it, button-up shirts, polo shirts. Occasionally I wore, screen tees from Spencer's or Hot Topic when I moved out to Long Island. Sir, it is what it is. The culture at those different eras in time, mine was the late 90s, early 2000s. The culture was different. That's when the sneaker culture started really ramping up and everybody wanted the latest clothes. That's not how I was raised. My parents did not pay $100 sneakers for me. I bought $40 sneakers. I made the shit work. I just made sure they were clean. We made it work. And we still enjoyed our Blerd culture. Now, I know some of the younger folk, like Head Nerds in Charge here on YouTube, and people I've interviewed like Jordan Taylor Davis and Cutie Pie Sensei. You can go check her out on Instagram. She's a well-known cosplayer. We all went through this. Look up on Instagram, Lashes and Lariats. She does makeup and she's into anime culture. She's considered a Blerd. We've all been through this, sir. This interest that we have in Japanese culture and different things that are not mainstream black culture, guess what? We got through it and we've made friends out of it. Go ask, if you could find yourself an OG, sir, go ask them OGs how they were looked at when they were still listening to rock music, when black people walked away from rock music. I'm sure they'll tell you stories. I'll even give you a better example. Go look up the history of Living Color. Go look up their history. But this, I don't wear the latest fits that everybody's wearing, and that they look at me like it's gay. Okay, who cares? The purpose of being a Blerd, sir, is you're being an individual. Yes, you're in a culture where there's a certain template that you follow, I guess, but you're supposed to put your own individual style on it. They're doing the same thing. They just don't understand your style and you can't vibe with their style. Okay, it's a culture clash. It is what it is. But let's continue. Let's finish it off.
And the homophobia on campus is like a big ass deal too. Like, it's a huge issue because like I'm pansexual and I'm usually very open about my sexuality with people. I don't usually hide it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm pansexual. But I don't feel welcome enough on.
Sidebar before I go in. Sir, right now there's 2 prominent HBCUs, Morehouse, Spelman. There's same-sex couples on there, sir. There's literally 2 lesbians right now having sex with each other and 2 gay men having sex with each other right now on Morehouse and Spelman's campus. So you talking about homophobia in a HBCU is laughable, but please. Oh, okay, so you're pansexual. All right. Here we go. We're going to be controversial here. I'm going to say something very controversial to you, young man. Very controversial. Here it is. So what? There's your controversial statement. So what? You're a pansexual. Okay. Welcome to the real world, young man. I don't know if your parents told you this before you went on campus, but This is life. This is what real life is. You have damn near 8 billion people that are never going to meet you, and the very few that do may not like you. Take solace in the fact that you're an individual, sir. I know I was being a black nerd, you're kind of in a fraternity, but you're an individual, sir. These kids out there trying to tell you, oh, you dress gay and you don't wear the latest fits and all this. Screw them. Notice, you could look at them and can't tell them apart. I can put Blerds in a group together and tell y'all apart. I can tell who likes One Piece. I can tell who likes DBZ. I can tell who can tell me the latest rock songs. I can tell who has an interest that most black folks would never be into. That's a uniqueness of being a Blerd. We may be in a group, but we're individuals. But again, you're an adult now, sir. People are not going to like everything about you. And college is the best indicator and the best place where you are going to learn this lesson. You're learning it now. This is what you need to do. I don't know if you have classes on Fridays. You need to go. I'm sure your school has a Facebook page or somewhere. Find where like-minded Blerds are on campus and hook up with them. I'm sure they're out there. There's not an HBCU that does not have someone that is into anime culture, into making computers. That's pansexual. I would be shocked. You guys got to get it together and understand that once you leave home, you're an adult. And you have to deal with the world as an adult, not as a kid. You can't be going on TikTok crying that people don't like or understand you. That's not how life works. Because you're going to alienate more people because they're going to say you're just whining. So as an OG Blerd to you, sir, credit on everything that you're doing. Manifest that. But you also got to understand you have to find people that are for you. Who cares if they say the things you're into are white? Who cares? Guess what? You know this just as well as I do. Reading comic books, that was white shit. They used to tell us that. That was white shit. Now everybody runs to the movie theaters to go see the white shit on film. Studying hard, making your grades. They call that white shit. Now, what do you see? You bust your ass out here, you get ahead. Y'all gotta stop this. And I'm not just knocking you, because I've seen other quote unquote Blerds saying the same exact thing on TikTok. Y'all gotta stop this. For real. Y'all are adults. I'm going to keep repeating this. You guys are adults. This is the real world. The real world is not friendly. See, y'all had the advantage of being in high school and in a bubble. This is the outside of the bubble. Y'all gotta wake up and realize this. The faster you realize this, the faster you know how to move, the faster your life will be more enriched. But that, again, this is just an OG Blerd trying to tell you how to move in this world. You could take the advice how you want to take it. But anyway, let me get up out of here. You already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.